Hey guys, you've heard me talking about this, that I was going to be getting a new First Products grain drill, and it arrived from Georgia. This is a fantastic looking unit. Now, I've never had a drill, so I don't have a lot to compare to, but my first impressions about this was that it was super solid, very high quality, and I'm going to turn the phone around here and I'm going to take you a quick tour around. Just a couple things that I've noticed, and I've heard people ask me, they want to know certain things about it. So this is the ND60, the multi-drill, ND60 T, meaning towable. So I could pull it with my gator, or I could pull it with my tractor. I've got a small 28 horsepower John Deere. So let me turn the phone around, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, well, first thing, I didn't measure this, but I assume it's about 60 wide, and we got 6 rows down here that I can plant. And as I come down here, very sturdy, very quality, good heavy steel. Gauges look really solid. Under here, I've heard people say lesser quality drills have plastic tubes. These are like almost like a surgical grade tubing that looks very easy or very sturdy, I guess, the best way I could describe it. The springs underneath there to kind of roll with the land, I assume that's what that is. Very high quality, very heavy gauge. This is a gear, I guess, the auger power agitator. And if you come around in front, it's linked to these batteries here. And this is not a ground-driven drill like a lot of drills maybe you're used to. This is actually power-driven. And there is a switch that I'll hook to this right here that'll go to my up to my cab of my tractor, or the seat of my tractor, and I'll just switch it on and off so I can hydraulically raise this. So these tires are highway rated, and they have these 2,500 PSI piston shocks that I can raise this up and bring it to my farm, or maybe to a client's farm if I'm planting, and I can literally roll it down the road. Some guys will adapt a ball hitch, but it's a pin hitch system. Very simple. One of the benefits I've heard is that, it's really easy to take on and off things, and that's why people like the pin hitch. It's got the top link adjustment, so you can adjust. I think that's for seed depth. Give you a little walk around here. It's a nice size unit. It's very, very solid, not super heavy, rolls real easy. Now, calibration was fairly simple. There's the quick start guide up here where you can look at your seed type, plate that you're using, plate position, just whatever you're planting, you're going to start here. It's really simple. Find what you're planting, bring it over. Once you get the correct numbers, and maybe I'll have a calibration video later, you come back here. This is the main box, which has the power auger inside. That's where I'm going to put most of my seed, I guess, will be in here. There's a secondary box here with for smaller seed, maybe like grasses or switchgrass. They sent me a scale. There you go, a scale, so that I can measure my seed when I calibrate it. And to calibrate is pretty easy. There's a tray, which I've got laying over here. That's the tray. All I've got to do is, once I get my seed selection here, come back here, adjust it to whatever it says. It's already set here. I just simply stick my tray underneath there. The seeds will fall out right here. And I collect the seed for 1 minute by flipping a switch. The power auger turns, drops seed in there. Once I'd get a minute, I'd turn it off. I'd come back here, I'd have my scale sit on the back. I'd pour the seed into a bucket that I've already tared the scale to 0. And it should come out to, I think it was 4.78 pounds in 1 minute was what for my seed. And I'm planting vitalized seed. And so if you're high or you're low, you can make some slight adjustments by opening up the plates. This adjustment here, inside this box, are long, thin, flat plates, and all they do is they slide back and forth, almost like a scissors, and then the opening opens wider or smaller depending on how much seed flow you want. So that's the First Products ND60. Haven't had a chance to use it. I just got done spraying my fields. I'll put it to use next week. I do not have a price sheet for this, but I believe this unit right here is around $12,000 if you were to buy it retail. If you're interested in getting one of these, send me a message. I'll get you in touch with them. But stay tuned for more videos in the future as I learn how to use this for the first time.